Dry fly fishing for brown trout. Now that's something special. It's a world famous fish and everything depends on being in the right place at the right time. A style of fishing that gives frustration, but also big joy. You need knowledge, gears and flies, you know the drill. For me it usually goes like this. I tie on a fly, dust it with some mysterious powder from a shaker full of chemicals, made in China, that nobody really knows the content of. Blow off the axis, strip some line from the reel, then cast. And wait some more, and then wait even longer. If you're lucky and skilled of tying flies, you might witness one of the most beautiful signs in fishing. A trout rolling over your fly. And then, fight begins. I don't fish for brown trout all that much anymore. Don't get me wrong, it's a wonderful thing. Like so many others, I've spent countless of hours staring at a tiny size 18 midge imitation that never gets picked among the 18 million real ones out there. It's not that I don't like brown trout, actually I love it. But I'm missing the dream spot with big and beautiful fish. It might sound cliché, but for me, brown trout competes with its big brother, the sea trout.
Huge one! Oi. Nice one!
And its hefty cousin, the salmon.
6.1 kilo!
All within close proximity of my home. It is hard to choose a 300 gram trout or a 3 kilo sea trout. Still, every year I need at least one trip with the dry fly as my trusted companion. Together we enjoying the pure essence of fishing. Alone at a classic Norwegian lake. And that's exactly what this film is about. Me, the dry fly and the brown trout.
Midge. This will be nice.
This trip started on a rainy afternoon. 3 hours in the car, then a few kilometers on foot to reach a low-lying lake tucked away in the northern Norway forest. It was June, the ice had just melted, the midnight sun had arrived, and nature had come alive. Everything was set for a magical moment, my first dry fly trout of the season. Rusty and shocked at just how tiny these midge imitations really were, I waited out in position. Midnight was approaching, but I just had to get a trout on the dry fly.
Cannot see my fly. Very difficult. There was a rising fish there. And then it's just to wait until the fish strikes the fly. Yeah! Yes, I got it! Woo. It's a small one. Yes. Tada! First trout of the year on the dry fly. Not a big one, but that doesn't matter now. It took a midge, rolling slowly over a midge, small midge. Nice brownie. So nice take, just not big at all. Woo. I can show the small one for you. Not a big one, but it was a fat one. 200 gram maybe. But this was the first brown trout of the year, and that on a dry fly, a midge. Nice one. I don't know, but nothing can beat summer fishing for trout. If it's sea trout or brown trout, it is nice.
The first one in the net. Always an amazing feeling. even if the size wasn't much to brag about. Unfortunately, that's how it is for most brown trout anglers in Norway. The knowledge is there, but the trout is usually well below the sexual limit.
Maybe it's bigger if I hold it quite close to the camera.
I fished a little longer and picked up a few more small sticks. Then I decided to call it a night and save my energy for the big ones and a main hatch the next day.
2 trouts, not the best, not the biggest, but still the first 2 trouts of the year on dry fly. That's nice. It's quite late, it's midnight now, so I will hit the tent and we'll be ready for tomorrow. Hopefully a bit bigger and nicer trouts.
Morning came and it was beautiful. A perfect June temperature of whopping 10 to 12 degrees Celsius. Nature was already wide awake. It never really sleeps under the midnight sun. I did what I always do, something the Sami people of Norway taught me. Start the day with a cup of coffee and a little coffee fortune telling that always predict great fishing. It never fails, you should try it out. But be aware, don't use decaf unless you want to end up with a fly in the back of your head and a trip to the AI, like I did once.
I was supposed to eat my breakfast now, but it's kind of impossible. The fish are rising a lot, steadily. So I will try the same fly as yesterday, a midge, a dry fly, a bit cloudy, a bit windy. But it's a lot of rises now, so now we need to try. I need to go a bit out in the water to have a backswing, but they are rising very close, so I need to be very careful now. There it was, and there it was, and there it was. I just need to throw my fly out there, I think. Bush, sticky bush. No, the line has been tangling. Oh, come on.
As I said, dry fly fishing sadly involves a lot of frustration.
They are quite close to the shoreline here, so I need to find a place where I can throw without any bushes. Some of them looks nicer, up to 1 kilo. Oh, it was a lot of rising trouts here now. I'm soon into casting position, but here I need to wait, have a good backswing. Still rising. Oh yeah, it's a lot of rises. So hopefully I don't scare them.
You know the drill by now. Shake the fly, blow off the axis, pull out some line, throw the perfect cast. And then, yeah, you guessed it right, wait.
Jadda! Jadda, jadda. It's a quite nice one. Oj. Jadda, now we're talking. A nice trout. Fat and beautiful. That, yes, I lost it. That was a nice one. That, yes. Ooh. I didn't take the net. Oh no, it got very tangled. Oh no. Let's see if I can get that mess out. Will fish? Yes, I could. Oi, oi, oi.
The morning session was absolutely wonderful. It set the tone right away. A classic dry fly moment that dropped my shoulders and let me drift deeper into the calm, comfortable rhythm of dry fly fishing. It's the kind of thing you love to look back on. Rising fish, just the right amount of challenge and that smooth flow that appears when everything simply comes together. And being the fly fishing nerd that I am, no trip is completed without a bit of talk about techniques and flies. And when you are out here alone, the conversation either goes to a stick, a bird, or straight into the camera, depending on who listens best. So here we go.
I was just thinking that I will show you my flies. It's quite early in the season, or actually it is summer, but it has been quite cold for quite long, so everything has been slow. Now it's hatching midges, and that's kind of the first thing that you have on the spring. You can have the stone flies and so on, but midges are the first real big hatches. And now when I've been fishing with the dry fly, I have used this small midge with the sea wing, some biot body, and then it's a parachute hackle on the top with additional wing there. That's just for me, that I can see the fly. This fly has been working very, very well. Been catching quite many trouts on it. The other dry fly I use when I fish with midges, it's the griffin gnat. That's a traditional fly, works very well too. I usually cut it under so it floats better. When it comes to the hatching part, I have 3 different variants. This one, I guess this is it's a puppa. It's the sea on the top. And then the second variant is the klinkhammer, small klinkhammer in black. That's a nice one too. And the third one, it's a classical midge hatching fly with some hackle in the front, so it lies a bit angle. Also works fine. So then I have the nymphs part. The one that I like to use most is actually a very simple one. It's just some dubbing and some copper wire. Works very well. And then you can also have the classic one, the buzz. I think it is the buzz fly or something. It looks like a puppa. I don't use that so much, but it's nice to have in the box. So that's basically it. That's basically what I'm using for midge fly fishing. And it seems to go quite well today.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the video so far, please like and subscribe, because I promise good fishing content in the future. It really helps me out and you never miss the next adventure. Thanks a lot. Take my fly choice with a grain of salt. There are as many dry fly opinions as anglers. But anyway, back to the fishing and a fantastic little point of land I stumbled upon.
Testing a new spot. It's like a tip. And I think I can wade out to that rock or something. And hopefully I can throw a cast. The fish are still rising, so that's nice. A lot of rises there.
A perfect little point of land with nearly 360-degree view of rising trout. The recipe was simple. Make a clean cast, sharpen the eagle eye, and wait for the fly to disappear.
Ja da! Smashed my fly! It's a strong one. It's a diving trout. Oj, oj, oj. Woo. Now we're talking. Come on, baby. There. Super nice, I think. A fat one. Let's release it. Gave a good fight too. That's nice. Yada. And a nice one. Wow. But a beautiful trout. Yada, yada, yada. Good fishing. Around half a kilo trout. Beautiful. Beautiful one. Mwah. Yes. Dry or die, baby.
I had fully slipped into the dry fly rhythm now. These tiny midge-sized flies had become comfortable to fish with and easy to track with an eagle eye. All I had to do was wade out to a new spot and enjoy watching the trout rising closer and closer to the fly.
It is rising everywhere. This one. This is a guaranteed fish. Using the same fly as on the other side. A midge. Maybe we should take that one. Okay, let's try the dry fly. I think I need to do a backswing here now. Quite close to land here. Okay, the fish are coming to the fly. Let's see. That was closer. Oh, that was a big one. My fly is a bit further out. Hopefully it turns. Something should take my fly now. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. This was lively. Yes. Nice fat brown trout. A nice one. The biggest one for today, maybe half a kilo. Quite fat. Nice brown trout.
And that's how a classic dry fly day can unfold. You have to work a bit for the trout, but in the end you manage to fool it. A few clean takes, some jumps, and a screaming reel. Dry fly fishing truly is something special. The crown jewel of fly fishing. Thanks for watching, guys, and tight lines. See you soon on the next adventure.